Alright, as you can see here, this is the mullein that we collected in the last video, and all I'm doing is crushing some up to smoke it because I have emphysema, and I can attest smoking 3, lack of a better word, joints a day has a very big improvement on my breathing. It is like taking an albuterol inhaler just after the first cigarette that you would smoke. All right, I'm gonna let my nephew explain some things here.
Okay, now this is not a very dense material. It's really like light and fluffy. So in order to get good airflow with this, you don't want to squeeze it super tight. I'm trying to think of how to put it into words, but when you begin your roll, you just want to squeeze just enough pressure on it to kind of make it stick together. You need air channels in your cigarette, or if you roll it too tight, it's not going to hit properly, it'll run, and you won't have an enjoyable smoke.
Now, would you prefer, and I've done it both ways, I've done the cigarette and I've done the pipe, like, you know, grandpa's old pipe.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how this, well, either one, it doesn't really matter. Yeah,
I prefer to smoke it in a cigarette because it's not, each hit is like a fresh light. Versus in a bowl, you're smoking in ash, you got all the residue built up on the pipe, versus the paper is clean and each hit is fresh smoke. That's just my preference though.
Okay. All right, and you see how he wrote it? Kind of looks like a little funnel. It's loose, but it's tamped. You know, he kind of tamped it a few times, but it's like almost breathing air. Although, you know, if you get a lot of smoke, you know, it'll kind of like choke you or whatever, but it's not bad at all. And like I said, I've been doing it for a year, and I can definitely tell a big difference. Like right now, it's 3:30 a.m. and that's what time my wife gets up to go to work. So I usually smoke it there, and I'll wait 8 hours, smoke again, and then wait 8 hours before I go to bed. So it's like 3 times a day. Not to say that's the prescribed dosage or whatever, because everybody's different, and like I said, I've been doing this for right at a year, and it does go out quite frequently. But like I said, you can just bring it back. And don't hold it in, just let it go in, go back out. And that's pretty much it. I mean, don't take long to smoke it at all. And got that little cardboard filter, so as you're not getting any chunks of mullein or anything in your mouth. So, you know, that hit there, that was a little rough. But outside of that though, that's pretty much it. And I was going to mention also that there's no smell, you know, like a cigarette would smell, or marijuana, or anything of that nature. There's no smell, and if they are any smell, it would be just from the paper that the Mullens wrote in. I mean, it goes up pretty quick, you know, faster than a cigarette would by all means. You get it down to your little filter there, and obviously put it out. Do your own research before you do anything. But outside of that though, have a great day.